I mean,
okay.
literally.
So you gave it a second chance.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I wasn't going to give up on it. From day one, I even made a video. It had no views. And going back after the video, I was fueled a little bit by hype. But I made a video about why you should
go back and listen to yourself. Hey guys, this is great.
Yeah, it's great. Why you should play No Man's Sky.
Great.
But I made some good points, and I've always enjoyed it. Everybody like Nick and Seth were joking, and poor Seth, he can't get into it. I think he deleted it. He installed it, played a little bit, and deleted it.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I figured he wasn't going to.
But
sidebar, Legend of Legaia came out October 29th, 1998.
Okay.
I'm not sure when the PS1 died out, but I think it came out in 97, right? Didn't the PS1
I
come
don't
out in 97?
remember the dates. It's all.
But it has a 4.9 out of 5 on eBay,
Ooh.
and it has a 7 out of 10 on IGN.com.
Oh.
So pretty cool. I'll have to show
He's
you
got
some
blue hair.
gameplay. He does.
Blue hair's always
So
cool.
No Man's Sky.
But I was to the point. I've always defended No Man's Sky. I didn't know.
It's not that bad.
It's not that bad, and it really
isn't that bad.
If you were on the hype, the Sean Murray hype train, then yeah, it probably was a disappointment. But I was a realist, and I was like, there's no way this game is going to have to be able to have the detail and things he's explaining if it's going to be that big. I'm not a developer, but I understand to be that vast, there's no way you're going to be able to do all these things.
It's a vast game. It's just not as detailed. It's a
exactly
little bit of quantity over quality here.
Correct.
Especially in the beginning.
So they struggled. They petered out. They brought back the base building and
so there's base building. Now this is an old update.
This is all update.
This is
old. Fast forward, what now? It's been a couple of years now.
2 years.
2 years.
But I remember because the Great Flood, which was not last August, but the August before.
Right. Yeah, August 16th.
I bought that game the week that we had the flood.
Yeah.
So the game kind of brings back some bad memories.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Which is a shame, but
it's a really terrible nostalgia connection.
Yeah. But so we're playing it, and now we have the ability to play in third person. We have the ability to play together. We have the ability to build bases, build vehicles, go all these different places. I've got all these missions I got to be doing. Like I had this mission I've been doing in the same system for the longest time. Now, unfortunately, it's a lot of go here, do this, do that, come back, go here, go to that planet, go put a transmitter on this planet, go put a transmitter on that planet, go triangulate your position, find this hologram, go talk to the guy. Now you gotta go find this guy. Now you gotta increase the reputation with this clan, and you gotta do this, and you gotta do that, and blah 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 blah. That's the only bad side about it, because I was playing it, and I got to this point to where it's like, oh, you gotta increase your reputation. And 4 times.
So I haven't had to do reputation.
It says you got to increase, and so to do that, you can go accept missions and the space colony thing, and the space station. You go to the space station. There's a mission board, and the different mission boards give you different things. So like you accept different missions. Like this might give you nanite clusters, which is like the new like premium currency, not
the currency,
not microtransactions or anything.
Units.
At least not, I don't think. And then
I don't
there's
think so.
units, and then there's nanites. Nanites are a lot harder to get. So if you have like 300 nanites, you got a fair bit.
Yeah.
And I have like 3 million units, and they're almost useless.
The highest, because you use the nanites to buy from vendors. You buy upgrades to
blueprints,
things, to your
modules,
to your gun, to your ship, blah blah blah. And I think the highest one is like 120. 150, so yeah, like you said, if you got 300, you're sitting pretty.
And you get the missions you do. They might be worth credits, they might be worth nanites, or they might be worth reputation. So I did this one mission where it says kill 7 sentinels, and you get 1 reputation increase. I have another one that says like kill 20 creatures, random creatures on planets, and you'll get. I don't know why it's so violent. I think it's because it's the violent race. It's those like weird Vicron guys,
the lizard-looking.
Yeah. And so do all that. And so that's a little frustrating, but also we can just go explore and say, hey, screw this, let's go build a base and hang out on the Sub-Zero planet that I named Mr. Freeze's butthole. That's where we're gonna be hanging out.
Greenbow, Alabama.
The ice taint.
Yeah,
Ice Taint 7. Welcome to Ice Taint
7.
But the customizability is great. You can get a ship. You can rename it. You can customize your character. Did you find the customization yet?
No, I haven't.
You can choose your race. You can be an anomaly, which is a human. You can be a traveler, which is like these weird alien guys. Or you can have like a light bulb head. You can be the Daft Punk looking characters.
The Gex. The Gex are little short
dudes.
dudes.
You can be the little like hamster looking guys. Or you can be the lizard dudes. You can be anything you want. You can change all your armor pieces, change the color of them. You can put little details on them. So there's a lot of customizability, and that's cool. I think I might play it for a little while until we get bored of it, which might not be too far from now, just because there's a lot of... I just want to be like, hey, let's just go explore the universe, man.
Yeah.
Screw all these missions. Let's just go do our own thing,
Yeah.
man. That's what I want to do. But like, there's a lot more to it now, so you can't just go and find these random elements and recharge your gear. Now, sometimes you might have to put down a refiner, and the refiner turns carbon into condensed carbon, and you might need condensed carbon to recharge very specific things on your spaceship or your suit, or to craft. There's a crafting system now.
Yep.
So like, if you need ferrite dust, you can use ferrite dust to craft metal sheets, and you can use metal sheets to make these different little containers to put fuel in to recharge your stuff.
Correct.
And so there's a lot of holding a lot of crap. And if you don't have your exosuit, thank God I upgraded my suit whenever I played that game.
Super upgraded.
I have like one slot left to unlock because I found one of those upgrades, and now you don't just walk in and get the upgrade. Now you have to add certain elements to these different, so it might be like, there's a damaged thing here, this is a corrupted thing here, this costs condensed carbon, this costs cobalt that's been refined, then you might need antimatter for this, and then once you unlock all that, then you get your upgrade. Where it used to be, you just walk up, upgrade,
His units
blast off.
actually got more expensive. And the same with the ship.
Yeah, and the units are like useless now. But the crap part is, if you don't have like a super duper spacious ship like you do, you have like 47 slots. I have 27 slots.
Yeah.
That's plenty of space. But once you're hoarding all this crap, it's like, man, I can't hold all these elements. They're just I can't. It's kind of annoying.
That part is extremely annoying, and I agree 100% because it becomes fetch questing. What I do like what they've done with Next about that to turn that around is
It looks better.
It does look better, but kind of what Fallout 4 did with the universe, whereas you took all the crap, now had a point of value. Like in the early No Man's Sky, it was really just to replenish the ammo, replenish your fuel, and that was pretty much it.
If you have carbon, you can refill just about everything.
Yeah, you have all these elements of these weird flower like purple elements. You're like, what do I do with this? Now there's a point to everything. To building it, you're like, oh, I want to make glass. I need frost crystals. But like, frost crystals on a cold planet.
I haven't found a way to put stuff like in a storage chest or anything.
And so that brings me to my next question. That's what I want to bring up is, what do you think? So far, I do feel like Sean Murray and the guys at Hello Games have made better steps from day one. I think we said this off the bat, like, this game looks pretty good. What does it need? It needs co-op. I want to play with my friends. They've done that. But what do you think could be done to really just kind of... And they've refined some other things, too, before I get off on that question. But I like that they've streamlined the menus. The menus are now...
We need something to work towards, is what we need.
You think so?
Because we can play with each other. We can play with each other as much as we want now, but, like, what's the point?
Right.
Just to go explore and
find...
Like hey, look at this fish that looks like a penis.
Yeah.
It's a penis fish.
Yeah.
I'm gonna scan them, get my credits, and since I found it, I'm gonna name it Penis Fish. So episode name. Just kidding. So I don't know. I think if we had something to work towards, like, oh, dude, check out this X80 super cool power armor.
There's a lot of things I need for this.
Like, not only do I need to craft it, but I have to have a certain reputation with these guys to purchase this very specific module that I need to get this very specific armor. Like, they should have you fly out to a space station, and it's just a giant shopping mall where it's like, if you want this cool laser gun, this is what you have to do to get this. That would make me want to play the game more, where it's like, oh, dude, did you see that Land Rover thing? Did you see that Space Rover? That one has flames on it, and I want that. Yeah. It's like, oh, well, if you want that, you actually have to fly all the way over here to this galaxy, and you have to go discover this one thing that does whatever. Like, give me some kind of reason to explore more, because right now it's just kind of like, yeah, we can build a base on this cool-looking planet, but why?
It's kind of the Minecraft element.
Why should we? When I can just get in my spaceship and just, like, literally leave this behind. I can travel light years away from this planet like that and leave everything I just built behind. Why should I do that?
That was the one thing about the base building, because I have a base in my single-player game. I don't know where it's at. It's on a system somewhere. I left it.
And that's another thing, is like, once you build it, can you warp back there? And you're like, oh, this is my house.
You're supposed to be able to teleport back.
So maybe you can. That's what we should do. We shouldn't speak on this any further. We should, at least the base building, we should go do that the next time we play. Just go do base building, figure it out, and then touch back later. Because right now, like, I'm just like, why?
I would agree. A storage chest would be nice, and it could exist. We just don't know. I want to tell you what I want is I want a little bit more combat evasion. I feel like right now...
Oh, yeah, dude. Well, not only in space, but on the ground. Like, I can't do anything. You move so slow.
You go to a Sentinel planet. And here's the thing with Sentinels. Like, you kill one, and now you pissed off 3. Now 3 come, now you pissed off a super... And so, like, that's not the point of staying here. You literally shouldn't kill Sentinels then.
Well, I think if you have a good gun, it's fine, because you can get all kinds of different upgrades for your guns. Like, my gun doesn't even have projectiles. It's just a laser. A mining laser.
Oh, you need to upgrade that.
I don't even know how to get the guns. Like, to get the guns, I gotta go get the nanites. And to get the nanites, I have to go do these certain things.
I'll help you with that.
And so, like, I'm just trying to get a good gun, but my gun, like, I only have so many slots for it. But, like, do I use those slots or do I use the technology slots? I'm still trying to figure all that out.
You gotta find outposts. Outposts usually have, like, a little casket, and you open it up, and there's usually a gun.
And I want a cool-looking gun. I don't want a stupid little, like, dildo gun. I want, like,
it seems to be the recurring theme.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about it. My brain is going to one place only. But no, like, remember the first gun you start off with? It's like it looks like a little play school toy.
Yeah,
it looks like a
it looked like
Fisher Price
Covenant blaster from Halo.
Yeah, it looks like a little Fisher Price toy. I'm like, what is this? This is stupid. And I have this cool looking like Halo gun.
I found one. Now, unfortunately, it wasn't as good as the one I had. I opened one of those boxes up. Totally looks like the gun that the guy has off of Cyberpunk with the little tri thing on it. I was like, this looks so cool.
That's what mine looks like. It has like the little like split.
Yeah.
Yes, and it has like a little like data thing on the back. That's the one I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks really cool. I don't want to get rid of it because it looks cool.
Yeah, but you need it.
But I want like this little chode gun.
Chode gun. We already have a Chode Force episode title.
Yeah, we do.
But I think for me, and that was the beginning of why I got frustrated, is because I was like, Brandon was like, I'm on a plane. I was like, hey, I'm doing this. I'm like, okay, I'm coming to you. Warp the hyperdrive in. Well, guess what? Some 3 ships are wanting to pick on you. You got to come out of warp, and you got to fight them. And guess what happened? I died. And so when I died, stuff is broke. And so to go back and get your corpse, you got to go get your...
You got to refill all your crap, but all your crap just got dropped.
But the problem is the combat is literally spin around, shoot you beams.
So I found out something about the spaceship combat that kind of helps.
Okay.
You hit him with your phaser beams first.
Yeah, I know that.
Phaser beams... after you hit him with a phase beam, you hit him
with a shield.
You hit him with your proton, and it does more damage with the proton blast.
Right.
And you can get more apparently you can get lock-on missiles and stuff. I don't have those.
They do a lot of damage. I almost one-shotted one guy.
Okay. So
the problem is, I feel like I'm on, instead of an XY axis, I'm in the middle of the XY axis, and I'm just spinning. Trying to track
you're just sitting there like.
Yeah, trying to shoot stuff.
If you're like me and you got a big old honking ship, you're just you're a big.
Oh, I'm the freighter, target. So yeah, I'm like a whale trying to fight back. Yeah. But I wish there was give me like. So I feel like
a space whale. Just...
but I feel like give me a skill where I had evasion. It was I did a somersault. Kind of like not so much Star Fox-esque, but just give me some
what
skills.
Game did that? Oh my gosh, what am I thinking of? There's a game that I played recently that did that. Oh my gosh.
It's a space combat game?
It's some kind of game with you could roll. I remember specifically rolling that way.
I don't know.
But anyway.
But now they did do things a little better. It used to be obviously when you're taking damage, it's your shield. Your shield usually requires either carbon or some kind of metal.
Shield goes down, then you got hit points.
Now, finally, you hit down the D-pad. It's a quick prompt up to fill your fuel. That's good. But then I feel like I spend a lot of, especially if you're getting ganged up on 3 ships, well, I feel like I'm spending more time trying to refill my shield, and now I run out of stuff. It's like, crap. I just gotta kill this guy quick. So I don't feel like there's any way to survive other than refill.
Oh,
shoot,
dude, yeah.
Refill.
And there was
shoot.
a point where I was refilling, and then I was dropping. Like my shield was getting destroyed.
I just zoomed back in the planet.
I couldn't. I to be honest with you, I turned off the game.
Oh, did you?
I turned off. I was gonna die. I was like, "There's nothing I can do here." I just turned off the game. And I went to my last restore point because you know why I'm getting attacked so much? I have all these Atlas stones. From whenever we were playing before, remember every time you'd go to a giant traveler thing?
Yeah, warp thing.
You would get.
Woo!
That's my dog. Anyway, every time you go to a planet, you'd get an Atlas stone. And the Atlas stones, I don't know what they're for, but I remember reading this article when it first came out. It said, "Hey, those Atlas stones, never throw those away." Because at the end of the game, once you get to the center of the universe, you're going to need those stones. And for some very special reason.
Right.
And so I have 30 of these stones. It's taking up half my inventory. I could sell them for 1 million units, but I'm I don't want to get rid of them. But apparently they're really highly valuable because every time I'm flying through space, it says, "This space pirate detected your valuable cargo," and I'm like, I'm not losing these. 2 years ago, I worked hard for these stones. I'm not losing these stones.
But that, and to counter what I'm saying about having the evasion combat, that comes into like playing with friends might help. We get ganged up on 3. Well, safety numbers.
Yeah.
You've got the little agile ship. I've got the freighter.
I'd use agile loosely there.
Yeah. I know.
My ship looks really cool.
I would, well, that's another thing. Yeah, I really don't feel like there's a difference in the way they fly.
No, not at all. No, it's just storage and technology space.
They do have stats. I don't know if you look. There's stats.
Yeah,
there's maneuverability. There's maneuverability and there's damage.
Gotta upgrade them.
But it doesn't feel. Like I guess you gotta upgrade them.
There's different. Like right now, we can make like the crummy upgrades, but I don't know if you noticed, but there's like purple level upgrades that like really change your stats.
Yeah,
I just can't afford any of them right now.
Okay.
We'll get into it. We'll give it some more time.
Yeah.
Because unfortunately, whenever I got on last night, you were in a bad spot, and I was like,
I kept dying.
I'm just gonna leave. it was past my bedtime.
I was
anyway.
getting mad.
I was like, it's okay. It's all right.
You're doing good.
Well, I remember you were asking me like, how is it, Brandon? Because you hadn't had a chance to play. I was like, dude, I'm actually kind of enjoying it. Yeah. And you got on, you're like, oh man, this sucks. I was like, it'll get better. I mean, I'm not by no means am I trying to defend that game.
I've defended it for 2 years.
Yeah, it's not a bad game. Is it worth $60? No. Is it worth $20? Yeah,
yes.
I'd buy it for $20. I'd buy that for $1, which is on sale right now for like $26.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a pretty good deal if you want to play with your friends. I haven't really seen much of a difference. Now I've seen people post some things on the internet of like all these different plants they're finding. They're really crazy, like cool looking. Like there's all kinds of different things that generate now. Because it used to be like the same 4 things: ice planet, fire planet, toxic planet. Every planet's freaking toxic you go to. Jesus Christ. But like I've seen some where people have like these paradise-looking places that look like tropical. I've seen like all these crazy plateaus and stuff. But the bad thing is I haven't left the system I'm in because I can't make any warp fuel. I have to figure out how to make warp fuel, and once we do that, then we'll start blasting out.
I found some. You have to. I'm with this, and you have to. I scan often, and you'll find abandoned outposts, and a lot of times the treasures in there will give you the fuel stuff. I just found that today. I was doing it today.
Yeah.
So, anyways, we'll do a touch up.
Yeah, but
follow-up.
We'll do a follow-up story on No Man's Sky next. On our next
Stay
episode
tuned.
Next week on the Little Jolly Gamer Show. Remember Dragon Ball Z? They'd be like, on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z, will the androids really kill Goku? Find out on our next episode. That guy used to. I want that guy narrating this show. What will happen on the next Little Jolly Gamer Show? Who knows? Jacob might get naked. Don't get naked, please.
Well, yeah, I'm not.
Anyway.